like some fun.
36. Hey, come on. Bang, bang.
There's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, I don't like it.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
often
alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. He's checking.
Looking nasty, man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Check safety. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. You go tight. You got tight right there. Hey, gun.
And to give this time to the tailback. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score.
I got
Gold able to tack on the extra point.
And
that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away.
Yeah, I just talked to him. He told me, they didn't call me too. He talking about what's the name, little Terrence, who be playing juice tomorrow.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown,
We're gonna it up,
75 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, I mean, you want to blitz a lot. Yeah, the blitz and just, have a good
team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I hold him within 3, dog. That's it. But you got it.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
21. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go. Hey, alert!
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. So from the 36,
hey, that boy on the phone,
first
bro.
and 10.
Check nickel.
12, fellas, here we go. I got this.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
13.
Huh?
Slam.
Hey, gun.
Man, move it. You gotta get that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Good work to
keep
pick
running
up 7
around.
yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Show it. Kill.
I got this.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. An effective 7-yard 3rd-down conversion.
Here we go.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, gun.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Tight dog. Check 26. Kill.
Lock.
Yeah.
Go. Hey, box drop.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
I heard. That's what Diddy was telling me, but you can't really trust Diddy, dog. He be lying.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Yeah, that's on the street.
Here we go.
Scoring the draft.
Watch twins.
What? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know.
Hey, gun.
I'm gonna tell you too, man. You gotta click on your old lineman too when you run the ball.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
Patrick
Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
I ain't do it just then. I'm gonna show you though.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
That's only if you got. Yeah, that's only when you got like Russell Wilson. See, look. Watch I click on this old lineman right where I'm a motion on fullback. Then I'm gonna click on this old lineman and block. It's gonna make me block better. Watch this here.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 180, 21.
Hello.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third.
I'm playing the game.
We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Yeah, now that was a bad read.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. They'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Let's go.
All right, I'm going to take you back. All right.
You don't want those tacos, right?
Why are you finna cook them now?
You said why?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make them now, but I mean, like today I'm gonna make them.
Alright.
What you wanted me to wait me?
Yeah.
So when?
I don't know, but not now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a
They
Ravens
let this man score 2 plays with the same script. I just put this
as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Oh, man.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Go to settings. Like, go to the party and then, like, some settings stuff. And I just gave this man 2 one-play touchdowns, bro.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That's good for 28 yards.
Got me one. Let's go. Let's go.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
I'm going to try.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
Check 15, check 15. Hey, check 24, watch 24. Check.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, you know that nigga 245 stopped it too, dog, but it leave you open for the pass, dude.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second and a couple. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Yeah, I should have a 3.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1 Omaha.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, he got up. No, he got up.
George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
1-on-1, I got it to it. Yeah, he had no jump, so got to get stopped.
This is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Oh, yeah, this is a little 2-point invasion play right here, too. Show you this, so you just mention him out. Cut the lead.
I got this.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
To
the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play. Focus.
Watch
him all the way in and tuck it away.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Nice good code, okay, there we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump at it. As things continue to move on.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Find himself in the gun-heavy Panther.
Right there.
Oh, he got a fumble, but he ain't even on conservative, bro.
41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
I don't really take that shit like that.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I can't yell at him. Going wild off the I hate this fucking formation. Let me see something. Let me see what I got.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a fourth down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That was a good start.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
I knew it was coming. I just caught
that. Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. 40-yard touchdown scamper as the Ravens push further out out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, Delta! It's been a long day for you.
On first down, Garoppolo.
He ran with that.
To escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
65.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, that'd be a push it over that cover.
Now Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
11. Hey, Alpha.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Oh my God!
Garoppolo he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
That's
down he goes.
Beat it out.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing
there
in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And then scoring street, yeah.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down.
Only pass I got.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, we lie, bro.
They had to go for it with such.
I played a bad game.
Time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back.
No, go ahead and
in great shape. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Say they nasty. Hey, you play the Ravens, man. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pick a D, and I'm gonna search through. I'm gonna search through it real quick, so I can get it set up real quick. Play the Ravens and get New Orleans offense. I'm trying to think. You can start this shit with San Fran, though, dog. You wanna play the San Fran or you wanna play the Vikings? It's up to you. What color you use? What color you in, bro? Look at your face. Huh? Who? Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Yeah, when you're on, Nah. Just, click the right analog. Click the right analog, it'll put them in there.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
You good.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
you might have to come out of cover 3,
open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
You might have to come out of cover 3. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do, dog. So that way you ain't got to worry about, that right receiver.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Ain't nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
He said he could start the deep pass. You got underneath.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check right. Alert 3. Alert 3. Slam. Hey, watch it.
Step Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
They used to stop it and nigga t-shirts. Ooh, we might have some right here. Hold up.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You can't run it to the right. Go ahead, try to run it.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Fourth down,
no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on fourth down, and they've converted both.
That's the only
they're using
thing about
analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on fourth down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice.
It's not like you can just cross man, you feel me?
I mean,
cross
we might not see it 2 more times all season.
And then you know what I'm saying? And QB contain. As long as you keep him in the pocket, you'll be
Viking
straight.
territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
You can play on the backside safety too for extra support.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout.
I'm going to cover full palm.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, switch gears. Watch the ship. Watch him.
And then it's fucked up against the pass, bro.
Check 3.
Fuck, man. Hold on, slide.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
You feel me? You gotta to the right side, because you know you want to run to the right, dog. Because they ain't going to be able to run to the left like that.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Yeah, you still right here on Harrison Smith, but I cut that lane.
And now he'll tuck it and run. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now going for it on 4th has worked twice on this drive already. Now it gets more interesting here on 4th and goal.
Damn, bro, that shit, that's just aggravating.
Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you got to see this pump on the sideline from their coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Damn, that bitch followed me like
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, dude. They get in with us. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Bring it.
Now Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let's get it.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this time he'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
He's jumping in his back.
Baltimore.
Damn, bro, I don't know T, bro.
His 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens
I know a defense that can slow it down. He'll get like 3-4 yards apart.
And it's now 14-0.
Like, it's a 3-4 odd cover 4. If you get 3-4 yards apart, you got to spread the 2D line with easy setup. I mean, eventually
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
I ain't show you that defense, bro. I'm gonna show you that.
Wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I guess they passed it to where you can't even stop it like the way I stopped it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
I think they might be done.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
36 to Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. 300. They still playing soft. Gun.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Cook, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Listen to me. Hey, whoa.
Squeeze, double. Mike, 36.
Gun.
First down, here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh, that's Sam, dude.
Bravo! Gun!
36 to Mike. Wild Bill.
To throw, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They go play action. Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And this is Cook with a grab. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Rossor. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Same shit.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You can be on the department and be
complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got to make sure he in his gap. Blitz both and blitz, and then you can shift him. You can shift him this way because you know he may want to go this way.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the
I ain't
end
man
zone.
him up. Nah, I ain't man him up.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up.
Or you can put the opposite corner in the deep half. You ain't got you can man him up or put both of them boys in deep half.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 27, Cousins over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 3rd and short.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They've had no room to breathe.
Gotta use that nigga over there. That's big.
Here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 33.
Good enough
for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Cousins gives way to Cook. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? Does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Returnable for Thomas.
I really got to get him
a 32 yards. And the Ravens will take over.
I'm just a coach right now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 53 yards. As the Ravens
you saw that is putting on
out in front.
Like
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You start out by putting leaving him conservative, but I mean if you break that tackle, then that's just complete shit, man.
He'll take it up past the 25
mad,
to the 26-yard line.
I wouldn't even do that, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Good route here.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Gun.
Begin.
Throw.
Check.
Yo. Hey, Haywood. What's that?
Cousins to throw it. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Watch twist.
Watch the 50. Here we go.
Cousins on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
Well, slide and fall.
Opening, and there he goes.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
You got to
They've
understand
been
this
brilliant,
numbers
perfect
game,
on
dog.
4th down so far, 3 for 3.
So
and they're
like
going to try
shift
again
that
here.
way. Like he can run. He can't run to the left side, bro. Like he can't run right into his running. He gonna run into his running back.
Come on, QB, come on.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find it.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Shut that way.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
All you doing is
only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Drop
the fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Over every time.
That
How about
second
that?
down play nets a -4.
I say just shift him over each time. Linebackers in, what's the name? If he flip the play, shift him back to the other way. Shift him over, just shift. He ain't really shift a lot of people. Still can't run that way like that.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to...
Fuck it, we're finna quit this. I'm finna let you do it now. But you trying to win, bitch, you better win, bitch. Yeah.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game.
You say what?
All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's something new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound.
You got me some vitamin C.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now.
You heard me?
I need rest, no recess.
Hey, you got me some vitamin C. Vitamin C. Go grab it from me.
I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, here we go, man. It's a test right here, man.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
He talking to me? Man, you gotta know how to. Every time you be talking shit, man, that shit go crazy, man.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get
every time. Don't let him log it. Like, don't let him trick you and think you got more sense to keep flipping it.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Every time, every time.
This time Jackson will throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down to the right side and complete to Hurst. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Linebackers too.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You know, it's a cover 3 beat in this defense too, though. I mean, cover 4 beat. I'm gonna show you.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. But this is caught inside the 15.
Yeah, they get a Ravens for this
shit
like that.
This all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
They'll run here with Ingram. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Just stop.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
I ain't never seen him run out. He just maybe gotten allowed with that. Like, just started doing that.
Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
You blitzing him?
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a third and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven
getting down here and holding the 3 yard. That's a great drive.
4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Run your little running plays.
My goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Protein spill. Gun.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is.
Job,
but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Let's go, let's go.
I see no brain. Too much brain, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm playing that backside safety. Linebacker, however you use.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back when he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand, but as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Cook running right. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
first. Hey, look 48.
On third down, Cousins. Yeah, that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 52. 36. 38. Check. Yo. On me. Shit. Watch the shit.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
No. Check safety. Kill. Go. Kill. Turn up. You got tape. Yeah. Wide. Here. Check three. Switch. Rush in.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here we go.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 57 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
He gonna see that shit though. Oh, I see. He gonna see that shit. Your first adjustment should be to man him up, y'all.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah. Nah, he gonna try you with a blast a couple times.
This will be taken
once
very
you
short.
Stop it, like you gotta shift to that side. I want to like give a code name to you so you remember, like. Cause I just want to. I want to say so much shit like to you in the game, bro. Cause I want to tell you to bring that shit down so many times.
It's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
So like Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm gonna say like move or some shit. You remember when you had like move.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now
move,
the question,
bro. You
what
gotta
do you
move.
do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider
I gotta keep shifting because he gonna try to allow you to sleep.
There's also a little bit of restraint, right? You gotta make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Hey, receiver. Gun.
All right, T. Hey, look, 48.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins going deep for Diggs.
No.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
48.
Now Cousins. And he finds Cook.
Oh.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Trying to take the top of the Western line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
This is caught inside the 15. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
But you got to put a stick to
appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken short.
Stop that bullshit. Bam.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. And this is incomplete.
I'm not a trigger nigga too, man. I just look right now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. A first down throw for Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On the carry, it's Cook. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Cousins. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Tight. That was What? This man really trying.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Alpha. Gun.
Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I know you're going, right? Yeah. Got to.
Gun.
Check 48 to Mike. I got one. Mike 48.
Cousins again.
Hook high.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Slam.
Gun.
Check. Motion out of the backfield.
They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
of the purpose behind,
because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
All around.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Wow. All right.
And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm not a fucking holder.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally
let me get this one. Let me get this one. Let me run the blast.
Passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems
off. Let me get it. To get on your safety. Blitz everybody, get on your safety, and I'm going to throw it a circle real quick.
40's Mike. 40's Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Well, indeed, go for it with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script.
I was trying to move it to the blast. Holy fucking.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
One thing about that, you catch it like this here. Oh, you get that right?
Check 26, check 26. Go, go. I got him. That's good. Kill.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get that ball. Big ass. Check. Watch twins. Zip it. Squeeze. Man, I got you. Whip. Watch the whip. Jam. Watch twins. Check.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for Baltimore, 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, go on, Mike 40. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We got motion. Back up. Go. Check. 40's a Mike. Yeah. Mike 40. I'm coming. Check 9. Switch.
Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by former first-rounder Trey Wayne.
Yeah, we're going to slide down now.
Return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
I said, yeah, we're going to slide down and probably like an hour or so.
Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And
nah, he's going to play tomorrow.
Sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking.
They're going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Yeah, we lapping up right now. We speak, we lapping up, dude.
Cousins and the Vikings.
Nah, I'm lapping up with legit, man. We gonna
16.
Yeah, for juice, yeah. Lapping up right
now. Cook as they begin on the ground.
Nah, we out here in plantation.
He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Oh, he's over there?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get to reset.
Coronavirus,
and no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Yeah. Yeah, that bitch said I didn't wash my hands and keep a mask on and all that shit when you over there. Nah, I would bleed shit, bitch.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
Foot high.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
He's talking about
And he will score. Touchdown.
Me too, I think it's because he was rolling dice and you feel me, so much hands touching.
Change that channel just yet.
I'm saying, yeah, so much hands be touching that dice, bro.
Put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal
the deal.
Controller,
yeah,
but
really.
in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Yeah.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
He just got his shit. So I don't know what the fuck, man. Yeah, he had one of dead.
Throwing here, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I don't know.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and
sometimes
I ain't
lying to you, bro.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Cousins to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
I got popped with like 500 that dude, bro.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying?
Yeah, but you see, I ain't been that good with that shit.
Repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's a good idea.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
4th down. Cousins going to let it fly for Rudolph. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We step out. I mean, when we slide in, I'll let you know.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge.
Let me know if not, then I got you on, man.
Final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the.
You ready for that shit, man? I think that slowed down a lot more than that other shit.
Waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen.
If you just put together some shit on offense, man, we should be ready to go.
That's your ball game.
What time you were trying to play that one?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Yeah.
on. Who's up? That's getting thrown at that hole. I'm like, oh, throw that hole. Who rushes it? Oh. Give him your teeth. Yeah, what's up, Graham? That's, see, I thought you. I got some little teaching wrenches that was on that shit. I said, I got some teaching wrenches.
No, we're not there. You ain't even doing that. Keep forgetting every time you come. So if you remember, it's the bottle up there in the wine rack. They're reading it. You take that and say, I'm saying, every time I always remember after you leave.
Yeah, that one good. Huh? Yeah. 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 I know it's happening. Trying to go. I just said B&B. $19.42 straight though. How much nothing for the new year? Nothing for no doubt. Think about all types of shit you could get that too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I said, what? I was gonna tell you, like, hold up, I'm gonna throw you something. Look. Yeah. Yeah, I took a risk, homie. I really took a risk, homie. 3, if you do a fumble to anything, man.
switch back up to sound that too. They do, but they got hitters.
can't believe that. Now that I think I really can't. Like, he really.
It was first evidence that
Yes,
Yeah, that's crazy.
the social media posting
That's nuts.
reference to this basket in the final play.
Yeah.
Killed or wishing him dead. Mr. Passage built his own kingdom. He was the tiger. But here's the problem.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
Yeah, he probably did.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Check 53 is right.
11.
Check 25, check 25. Check the backer, check the backer.
Mike, gun.
53, Mike. Hey, tight down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I can't believe they let you play.
11.
Check 4. Check.
I got this.
Now they try the right side here, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go. 180!
56. Go. Alert 3. Slam.
65. 6.
On first down, Garoppolo. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Pretty quiet. Hey, watch it.
One, Omaha.
Hatch it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw is Garoppolo. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 45 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that route. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again, Geis. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They run with Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, gun.
I'm coming after you.
Shit, hot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
That good for 22 and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I got you.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, gun.
A 3-yard pickup.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you're talking about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
I got you.
Now a handoff looking right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Here we go. Ready?
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
11.
At the Redskins 41 yard line.
Check 56. I got it. Mike 56.
Now they try the right side here.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Hey, gun. 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Lock. I got you.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Mark 57. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second fast.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 38, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try and get it with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend the lead to 11-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, it's Goodwin. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! 12, fellas, here we go.
Safety screen.
X3, 218, chop it. 21. I got you.
Garoppolo. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What we got? Kill.
This is Geis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
57's Mike 57. Too little,
3rd down. Here's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
13. 13.
At the
21. 21. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
I got you.
Mostert. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Here we go. What do you need? 21.
Now Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Mostert. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
11. Bravo.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. In your face.
I got you.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times in the red zone. Case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
3rd down, here's Geis. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Fourth down, here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, Plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On the ground, it's Geis. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to...